There's some other weird sin_stream that isn't mine. All right, so we're gonna be running ActRaiser any %, which is gonna be the full game, simulation and action. And I am Sin. I'm joined here with Glitchwitch, Cat, Tashero, and Kitty. They came all the way from New Hampshire, so it's pretty awesome. They're here, and yeah. So actually, we just pushed the world record down in this game to about 59:19. That's the latest a couple weeks ago. So hopefully, we get a pretty good run tonight. We'll see how it goes. So we're just gonna jump right in. I'll let you know when time starts. It's not here yet.
Do you have a name chosen for your run?
I don't have a name chosen, actually. That's a good point.
Is this important to have a short name?
You know what? We'll take it all the way back to the beginning of the run. We're gonna call it Ben. The beginning of the day. We'll go back to the begining of the day. Shout outs to Ben. And we're gonna see a volcano in this run. So I'm gonna give you a volcano. There's always birds. All right. So we're ready for time. Sorry, Els.
All right, give me a countdown.
All right, on go. I'm gonna count from 3. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, first thing we did was change the message speed to 0. If you do not do that, you'll have a very long simulation. If you change it to message speed 9, you'll be here over 12 hours. Not even joking. We kick it off with action. This is probably the most awesome stage because of the music.
It really sets the scene for how much raising or acting you're going to raise.
Yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of slash jumping. It actually extends height and range on my jumps, so it's not just for show, but it does look cool.
Looks like it makes you go a little faster.
For those that aren't familiar with this game, we are a master. We're playing the role of God, and we're fighting the devil or Tundra. So in the US version, it's Master versus Tundra. And we are doing pretty much all damage boosting when we can, because we have plenty of health. All right, first boss, easier to fight from behind. Yeah, that's it. So in ActRaiser 2, they start building like little traps around the statue, but in the first ActRaiser, they didn't smart up yet. All right. So now we jump into simulation. Simulation is usually like the quiet part of the run. Everything's nice. No, this is like the most stressful part of the run. I call it simulation stimulation. There's going to be a lot of mashing, and I mash with the Y button so I don't accidentally bring up menus. And we're going to be killing monsters as fast as possible because we need a lot of them. And I pretty much got to focus only on the first like few cycles here. Make sure I kill to a rhythm, to a pattern. And this is all scripted. There's really not much RNG on this part. So I'm trying to get as many kills of monsters as I can, because those equate to souls, and souls equate to houses. And the only way to advance building here is to get houses. And we're building in 2 directions, because they don't build past a square that doesn't have a house on it. So we got to keep the building going, but we got to keep the monsters getting killed. Perfect. So we made it to 26 local population. That's the number on the top right here. This number here, 26. And that's the requirements. You can get by with 22, but I wanted 26, just to be safe. This is going to go pretty fast. Usually you'd probably spend a little while here making a pretty town, but we're just going to focus on sealing monster lairs. That's all we got to accomplish in each area. There's some offerings. We're going to grab those as well. But ultimately, we just got to seal lairs and wait for population requirements. You can't advance in the game. You're restricted to each area with a level requirement. So the next area, Blood Pool, needs level 2. So I gotta wait for at least 1 level up before we can even get there. So this little blue dragon's a kind of a jerk, and so, well, the free Napper Bat rides. They take you away off the continents. I don't know where they deposit you, but not here. So the other thing you notice is while construction's going on, the layers don't respawn, so I take advantage of that. I don't want monsters destroying the town while I'm getting my construction on. Oh, that might be a problem. Oh, he decided to go closer though, so that's good. All right, we're fine. So it's pretty tense, but we're.
I could be at the edge of my seat.
Everybody's very quiet, so that's cool. All right.
There's a lot of
Okay. So they built a bridge, but apparently there's like 2 frames before the game decides that you can actually cross the bridge. So there we go. We're good. There's a lot of angel butt. I apologize. All right, so we just took the offerings. We're good to go. Just gotta wait for the level up.
Literally built a bridge and gave it to God.
Look at these fancy houses. All of them have doors. That's pretty good. Sometimes they don't. Okay.
Are you sure there's no guard on that bridge like in Soul Blazer?
There might have been. The guard on the bridge in Soul Blazer does nothing, and then the guy in the mill house can't turn the wheel. So what?
His only job.
What are they doing in that game? They should switch spots. All right, so each area has 2 acts. There's 6 areas in total, so a total of 12 acts. This is probably where the first glitch is going to take place. Yeah. I'll show you when we get there. There's only 1 glitch in this game. Quintet NX games are pretty solid. So that's like the first mid-boss, mini-boss, I guess. All right, so coming up is the first glitch, and we're gonna be, it's a wall clip here. I took 2 tries, this way you can just see it, because otherwise it's too fast. You take damage, you press right for 1 frame while you're in the air, and you get stuck in the wall, and you can continually jump up that wall. And that's used in a few spots. It saves about like 26 seconds or more, because that climb is kind of treacherous.
Nice damage boosting there.
Yeah, you can turn around so you don't get the knockback and continue forward. So we just have a Minotaur and a red Speedo. Thank you. Some buffering B. Look at the dazzling space.
View at the end of the game.
Yeah, Quintet loves dazzling space.
It's like the end of Soul Blazer.
We don't care about the town right now. They're gonna thank us. We're out of here. We don't care. Goodbye.
No, the other people.
Yeah. Right to Blood Pool.
When I was a child and playing this game, I never realized there was Act 2s anywhere. I just got stuck in the game and couldn't figure it out.
Ah. Too bad you didn't figure out a way to skip right to Deathheim then too, because then we wouldn't have to do all of that.
Child before comment.
So Blood Pool is where there's some interesting platforming and stressful music. All these jumps are actually well timed. Reason is sometimes the master moves 4 frames forward and sometimes the master moves 1 frame forward. And that's a little quirky thing with this game. And if your jumps are off, you might just walk off a ledge where it was supposed to be a normal jump. So this is actually really good pace also. Oh boy. Okay, that got a little crazy.
Did you want to land on that ledge with him, or was that?
Oh yes,
Okay.
but there was definitely a lot of extra swings that I would have had to get in there. So you have to manipulate where that Manticore is moving. You can one cycle it where he doesn't go back into the water. I did not want to challenge that at that point because I was already behind on swings.
Blood pool. Worst
This
name
is
for a
blood.
town ever.
So once again, the Manticore fight though is probably one of the toughest first bosses in the speedrun, I would definitely say. So I immediately used Bridge Tech, and then we cast Sunlight on the marsh, and while that's going on you can kill monsters because time is kind of frozen. The little hourglasses. Again, kill these things fast. And here we just have to get, again, 26 population, local population after 2 cycles. So we're at 14.
Did you use the angel strength thing?
Yes. Yes. So you can kill monsters in 1 hit.
So you're usually stronger.
That is almost a requirement because otherwise you won't be able to farm monsters fast enough. Because it'll take 2 hits. Thank you for asking these questions though, because it helps give me some things that I forget to explain. Because I'm just like mashing through it.
These do seem like really intense segments, but
And then, yeah, and now it's kind of like, okay, like the instructions are there, the people are building, and we just slaughter monsters for fun.
yeah.
Once the layer is sealed, all the souls, that big blue orb, goes back to the shrine, and we don't have to farm anymore. Sorry. I don't know which way to face. I mean, the Minotaur's in a red Speedo. I think the Angel could have sported one too.
Wait for the ROM hack
Oh,
of the red Speedo.
We could share. We could do a little demon side by side.
So somewhere there's a ROM hack where you play as that demon. thing.
So all at once, I run out of arrow. They learn how to do wheats, and I get a level up, which is very convenient because you just mash through all of it. Oh, and see, this always looked like some type of weird alien thing where this is like the mouth and this is, you know, I don't know.
I see E.T. there.
You see,
Like
you see it a little bit?
mixed with Rob.
I'm not crazy.
Hopkins.
Oh, so here's Teddy.
Yeah, this is their son that they just let wander into one pool.
So Teddy is like a scientist or something, inspecting the lake, like what's going on? Why is it red tide? And then Teddy finds a magic skull. I'll spoil it a little bit. Okay, so you need the magic skull to destroy the red demon lair that's there and return the lake to normal. Now, obviously, this was all because of Teddy, right?
Oh yeah.
Teddy did a good thing. Everybody agree? Teddy? Yeah, good Teddy. So, what the game decides is 3 people have to pull straws to be sacrificed to the boss that's in this castle. Guess who pulls the short straw?
Jerry.
Yeah. Yeah, some random. No, it's Teddy.
It's the founder's son or something, isn't it?
I basically. So Teddy does all the work and gets sacrificed to the boss. So that magic skull is probably the previous Teddy. And every time I run this game, we are just in the cycle of Teddy.
Oh wow. Permanence and speedrun is canon. Did you rename your splits every time?
I think I just
412.
I think I just have a picture of Teddy on this split. Yeah. The next split, I have a picture of the angel doing inappropriate things. Well, it's up to your imagination. See, there are downtimes in the simulation. You can relax with it.
This is my favorite one.
Oh, this one, the one with the most RNG.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's called Zeppelin Wolff. And I found out that NX likes 70s, 80s rock, so I'm kind of thinking they named it after Led Zeppelin because there's no other reason. Zeppelin has nothing to do with this game.
It's not a big flying bolt.
Just kind of like, all right, so we try to one cycle that, perfect. Whew. So a lot of touch and go here. Don't want to spend, oh, that would kill us on the Japanese version, but in the US version you can jump on spikes. A lot of very quick damage boosting here. Again, 1 to 4 frame windows on some of those jumps because of the stupid little movement issue. And same thing with these. This is all perfectly timed, otherwise you just get stuck. Shout outs to TMT, Damn, and those electric things like in the water.
If you've never actually played this game, you think this movement is very easy. That's incorrect. You should probably see how awkward the master is.
Yeah, it's a couple people don't like to speedrun it because of that, but I tell you, it's a forgiving game in most of the run though. No problem.
This seems dangerous because we're at one hit point.
A little bit of Yoku block action. Yeah, it is probably dangerous, but luckily the master has a little apple station here. There we go.
The master's apple station.
Now getting the apple is not really a safety because you lose frames for the health counting down at the end of a boss. Okay, so this boss can control you, and it's giving me bad spawns already. Yeah, so we're just gonna lose time. The record run has good pattern, which is spawning here, where you can wail on them. Well, we didn't skip the transformation, but you get to see the wolf.
Here's the Zeppelin Wolff.
And then we just... a little wall clip for...
It's just where the master statue is for all eternity now.
Yes.
Stuck in the corner.
And that actually saves time because you wait for the master to ascend, and the higher you are on the screen, the quicker it goes. So that's pretty much Act 2 there, but we do take offerings here. And we're going to take our favorite magic, the magical Stardust. Oh, and by the way, Teddy's dead.
Yeah. And now the town is sad, right? Well, the town will be sad.
I don't think they care at this point.
No. You know what? Shout out to Teddy out there. Let's get some F's in chat for Teddy.
So now we're just chilling. There's some nice wheat fields. In the Japanese version, it's rice fields. And we're just waiting for the level up to get to the next area. So we got to get to 1900 population. That gets us to level 10. It's going to take 39 cycles to get there. That's the route. I just did a tutorial for the 39 cycle route. It's pretty straightforward to learn. We equip the magic, and that's the only magic we're going to use in the game.
It's always effective. There's no RNG.
It looks like the meteor in Mystic Quest, but it does not hit like it.
Sometimes you get real lucky with it.
Yes. Let's hope for good Stardusts. So there's 2 elements of RNG in this game. Stardust RNG and some of those bosses. Stardust, please. Yes. Shoutouts. Yes, we will. So Weaker Youth made a little animation of the Sour Please dancing person, and then the Stardust completely missing around him dancing, and it's awesome. And we wanted to upload it to BTTV, but apparently the original Sour Please emote is too big. So I don't know how that works, but it's not letting you upload it. So I have like no health, so we're just gonna...
That's one way to heal.
Death abuse. Know your strats. Death abuse, you have plenty of lives here.
Jump is terrifying.
Yeah, these jumps are pretty much, I want to say frame perfect. Some of them, I didn't go for it, but not in a marathon. but usually I can get them. I'll try for a couple of the other ones.
Shout out to the Final Fantasy IV antline.
This is a very accurate antline, considering. So we're gonna go with the dust, see what it does. You know what? Not bad. You can one cycle it. So we went for the 3 cycle. It's all Stardust. And yes, we're gonna be stuck on like a sand conveyor belt there for eternity.
There we go.
Our favorite place, the desert, is enormous. Well, we're gonna cut right through it though.
Let us listen.
There's a lot of bass on this TV. I like it. So, yeah, it's like ActRaiser with full bass. Woohoo. So while the miracles are going on, again, farm monsters, why'd you go down? Why? Pay. Again, I gotta farm 10 here. Ooh, should make it. Use the bomb for kind of like reassurance. Perfect. And now we can relax. They like dance when they're getting hit. I think they enjoy it.
I was always like weirded out how the people turn into buildings and things.
Yes, they just become a farm. Occasionally you'll see them out there like sowing the fields, but these are just self-sufficient. Alright, so what you might have noticed now that there's population is, well, this guy just kind of hanging out, getting a tan. Yeah, so unfortunately this villager here just kind of wandered off and got lost. Now the game wants you to like rescue this guy. Problem is the guy has the plague. Doesn't tell you that though. So what do? They take this guy and they bury him right by the shrine. And then everybody gets the plague. So what we do is we just kind of, leave the dude here and maybe just kind of hang out. I mean, why not? Or well, So, and yeah, somehow this was buried under the sand. I don't know. Sure game. Now, sometimes you go in the act though, and this guy's facing the other way when you come back.
So he's faking it, clearly.
Could be. All right, so here, the final movements of building. So what we've started creating here is the Las Vegas Strip. This is the Luxor, and I mean Caesar's Palace is kind of hanging out over here right now. It's moved a little bit. Maybe the Sahara.
There's gosh, what's his name? The dude from Bloodpool.
Teddy.
There's Teddy.
He just leaped over the mountain. Oh yeah, and shout outs to Sir Ben. We are Sir Ben right now. At this point, we're just waiting for a level up. This blue dragon can kind of troll a little bit, run interference for any shenanigans going on over here. This looks kind of interesting when you're playing. We're not going to go for any of that. There's a magical tablet here, and you can get some of the best magic in the game, but
That's not foreshadowing anything.
no.
Just a coincidence, it looks like. An eagle.
These people are brave. Build right by the pyramid.
Yeah. Terrifying pyramid.
There's nothing going on in the pyramid. All right. And yeah. I still don't know why that guy's holding up an orb. Because he doesn't do anything. He's just holding the orb.
Blessing the area.
So everybody's sad because now the pyramid's like evil.
We built next to this pyramid. Everyone's upset. They just went gambling.
You can like fry these houses with lightning and the sad faces will go away.
I don't know what kind of lesson it teaches us, but I'm in.
SNES games were brutal. All right.
They'll also build nicer houses.
They did. They would. All right, so this area, well, there's like everything Egyptian that you can think of. So we'll build mummies, hieroglyphics, arrowheads, snakes. We'll jump over that. These are all like well-timed jumps. It's not straightforward. Little wisps. And then there's like scorpions that look like X-Men Cyclops. I don't know. So these are on global timers, these platforms. You can make this jump 7 seconds quicker by doing like a really tight jump. But if you miss it, you lose 7 seconds. So you can get to this one cycle faster. And then you have to do another time jump here. And make sure you don't get knocked back from that purple thing if it fires. Now here, there's an elevator we have to make before it hits 172 on the time. So I am booking it. So there's a quick arrow jump to dodge that. You have to do that in professional mode, otherwise you're probably not going to make this cycle. But I just do it in any percent because just in case. Why not? Any percent mummies go down in one hit, and then we're fine. So that's it. You can like YOLO that if you're at like 173 on the timer, and probably make it.
I always enjoyed how the elevator went down into the pit.
All right, and that's a new tight jump that we've added that the Japanese speedrunners actually use. Now this boss is enormous, so boom, Stardust. Yeah, that did all the work for us. Very clean. That was good RNG. And we're done with Casa Dora.
Yeah. We can
So
all start to have a good time.
no thank you message. We're out of here. We're never coming back. Done. Goodbye. We're skipping thank you messages, basically. Now we come back to Fillmore. So the reason is, while they're building here, they're gonna actually there's remote builds. Every area gets built once, and it cycles through 1 through 6. So while we're here, they're gonna build in Casa Dora plus here. So we're gonna get a population bonus. So this is an element that Crow worked out to come up with the 38 cycle run, which is one less construction cycle by getting extra population. The 39 cycles, though, it works out to be just as fast. The reason is because to get more population, you need to do more miracles and more backtracking. We eliminate that, so we just do one backtrack.
What's going on with this dance party?
See, this is all the thank yous. Like when I came back here, I mastered all the texts because it was like, hey, we're happy, yay. And then there's jazz hands.
You'll see the many sad faces.
Nope. And these are called factories, apparently. And then there's houses with no doors.
They're like extra large windows.
And there's a doggo.
Check out the dog. You cannot pet the dog in this game. Unless you count hitting the wolf with a sword.
There's actually an unused... There's an unused sprite in this game where there's just like a dog icon. We don't know what it's for or what it was intended. So we get the population bonus, we get the level up.
Here's the area we skipped in, well, that's coming soon, but it's the area we skipped in Mystic West.
Yes, we have a volcano area now. This is my favorite stage. We call this like the land of the 80s. For a couple reasons. One, you got these like Mama Fratelli, Goonies, grandmas throwing rocks. Or, you know, throw mama from the train. Jerk birds. Oh, by the way, our own birds are jerks because, well, they could just continue flying straight, but let's just take a little dip down here. There's no issues. Oh, we'll go back up. Nah, we'll go back down. Yeah, thanks. So this is probably the safest place to stay. You could get hit like 4 times. So we only get hit twice. And then you got this, that's Doc Brown.
Oh.
I mean, you know, it was that, you know, that hair and the goggles. So we call him Doc Brown. But I guess Pazuzu works. Pazuzu works now too. Japanese version, those don't explode on swords. You gotta sword slash, you gotta jump around them. Then we're gonna do a quick climb here. And miss the first one. Try the second one. Good. Third one. Perfect. So you get bounced up, and then we're gonna go for the volcano jump. Oh, 2 pixels short. 1 to 4 frame window to get that, plus the slash jump. Yeah, you just can walk right over to the top, and it works out pretty well. You skip about 5 seconds instead of going all the way down. Okay, I didn't hit that. That's cool.
This is my least favorite boss in the game.
Yeah, and I'm taking it risky here because I have 1 hit.
I believe in you.
Oof.
That both on a set pattern?
It is. It is. But if you step a little too much or you get that 1 to 4 frame movement accidentally, I didn't tell you I had to take 1 hit when I get there. Yeah. So.
That was a surprise to us.
1 extra hit. In the professional mode, you don't get sword beam though, so you have to chase it down.
Oh, yes.
If you like. Actually, that is the only sword beam you can get in the game as an item in that 1 section. So here we do a little clockwise, counterclockwise action. Again, I gotta get 22 here. Yeah, pretty Norman right now. Well, actually, it's glowing a little red now.
Teddy, you should go check it out.
You're hilarious, by the way. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go with. Oh, thought he could dodge. Strength of an Angels. Unmatched. Oh, didn't spawn. Hey, Happy Skull. Shoutouts to Grin Grin and TGL. And we come over here, a little 3-way. All right, so we only got 18. It's still gonna work out though. But ideally you want to get 22.
Does that mean just waiting on another cycle? Or?
Nah, we could afford like 12 houses to get destroyed or miss. So we're good. We got plenty of buffer in this route. And this is so far the current world record route. It's pretty much optimized. Like I said, every square we build on, no RNG here. And yes, we could do like little lifts on the volcano. I mean, I guess it does slow down a little bit. Supposedly there's horses in the ranches, and no. So we're going actually faster than the sequence of events in the speedrun. So the horses don't actually appear yet. But the message is still there. And now this person got injured sealing this lair. Wants the Master's Tears to be sent, which would be rain. And that takes like 5.5 seconds, so we don't do it. I mean, this game has a lot of charm in it. I love this. This is my favorite game. Growing up, you know, I always enjoyed this game. And you kind of get attached a little bit to the simulation, but as a speedrun, start to realize that it's also nice beating this game in one sitting, and the guy dies an unfulfilled death.
Is there a 100% run where we might cry on the guy?
No, actually, not even in the 100% run. We do save the person in the desert, though, or to what we thought was saving them, but they are dead already. So this place has windmills, so we need to send wind. Oh, there's one. I wasn't sure if I even had one. It's a pretty neat area. If you don't send the wind, you just stare at sad faces. They refuse to build. However, when the volcano erupts, spoiler, they continue to build. But it creates so much lag on the screen, so we don't let that continue to happen. But they don't care about that part. They only care about the wind. The other thing is we're sealing this layer last because it has an item in it, and getting an item at the same time skips the message about the Act 2, like, oh no, events are happening. And as you can see in the shrine, there's only one person in there because the other person did pass away. And here we go, into a volcano.
Benjamin will be so proud.
This is where I, like Nirvana fans, where do bad runs go when they die to a lake of fire and fry, and Atos Act 2, because this level is hard. So I'm going to be doing a lot of damage boosting and very dangerous damage boosting. Okay, first part, but this is the next part. Okay, and slash jump. Okay, good. But there's still this section. So we didn't want to spawn that guy yet, so we can damage boost there. Okay, this was pretty much perfect, which in a marathon is nice. Okay. Oof. And there you go. And Stardust. Stardust. Oh my goodness. Stardust, please. So normally you wouldn't need to use a sword, really. Unfortunately, this is the best magic for the speedrun. We're at its mercy. Pretty good, though.
That was a nice, clean fight and better than any casual run I've given.
Yeah, that stage. The other problem with the Master is it could take up to 6 frames to turn around, which is weird. So when I do a damage boost over those lava, turning around is like not always guaranteed. Oh,
Who's this guy?
our mountain climber. So apparently, strap on a toga and some sandals and climb a mountain. No problem.
Does he want Rin also?
No, he's like this is a hero right here. Look at that. Climbs the mountain, finds a magic scroll for us. And at the same time, they invent fleece. Now at this point, I can literally, we could all think about where we're going next after this because there's no inputs.
Town's under construction. There's a sheep.
Like you can eat, have some snacks. Tell you a joke? I'm on the spot.
Totally put the pressure on.
Yeah. I mean, there's sheep doing things. There's always a lot of lewd, inappropriate things happening in the game. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever you want to make of the game. Hey, what was the Super Mario Land run with the, Mario inside the robot thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of those had spikes on them. I know people were paying attention to that.
Here's a cream for that.
But what we are waiting for is our level up here. So that's why I said, like, usually at this point in the run, you've just gone through a lot of stress. It's nice to have a little relaxation.
And it's not worth to like build out the town in other directions while you're doing this?
Nothing, 0 inputs. So that's why, like, more people should run this game. It's really forgiving, nice run. Not like there's a handful, but we're pushing it. We're pushing this game. We're pushing this time down. Sub 59 is on the brink.
It's coming today.
I wish. At this point, maybe we're on pace for sub hour. We'll see.
I got faith too.
That RNG with that Zeppelin Wolff though, that's usually a reset. If I like to do no resets though on Fridays, so we're used to it.
It is Saturday though.
True. So we should reset?
I got time.
All right. So this area again, time jumps. And we're gonna do the wall clip glitch, but this time it's gonna have a little extra effect. There you go. See, when you transition with a screen that has no ceiling, you just go right to the next area, next screen. Third try, not too bad. A lot of slash jumps there. These guys really are annoying if you do not damage boost through them. Yes, this is the worst boss in the game. So that's why I know. So here, I'm going to try to do this on a different television, and it's really not that easy. So I'm trying to get the wall clip glitch, but the edge of the screen you can't see really. So we're just going to do it the normal way, but we're going to, you know, a little faster.
It's not worth using your magic there, I imagine.
No, it hits maybe 2 or 3 times.
Count it.
You only can hit the little nub. So normally you get the wall clip, you stay behind it, and you just slash. But if
Looks a lot like that other thing we saw.
oh yeah, we'll get to there. So right here, we use every miracle in the game. We use the wind last, and here we're gonna actually see the first earthquake, which is like a old 90s rock video shake effect. Okay, so now I gotta get my SP back up. Again, stressful simulation. Get a lightning off as well, and now we can build. And now we can relax. So there is this, oh, this looks familiar. And there was like a little rock here, right? So yeah, in the game you would lightning that area. And you can reveal a spot where the next magic scroll would be. And the magical aura. Which that is done in 100%.
Yeah. Really good.
So yeah, this is the jungle. A lot of miracle use. We don't care about trees. All right, so a lot of marsh. Maybe I can get him to fry. Yep, there you go. Maybe I can get the bat to fry too. Come on, bat. Come here. Nope. All right. Maybe. Come on. Not interested. Something there. Oh.
Oh, that's your lightning?
I waited. Yeah, actually, so the enemy AI is scripted to the Napper bats will just chase wherever position you're in. The blue kind of do a little dance, and the red demons will destroy fields. In particular, the one that's going to get built here, so we got to defend it.
Do they not care about that one?
No.
It's just been...
Luckily, the programming is only the one field, and so we could just stand here and defend it. Well,
one field in
fly here. Yeah, they're like see it here. No. No. Oh look at the bat running interference too.
Like they're on the same side.
The bats know not to. Okay. So we get the level up. And I gotta keep an eye on these monsters actually. They are now poised to attack 2 houses. So I gotta be careful. Make a little stop here. See? Nope. Nope. He wants one. He'll keep trying. Keep killing him. Alright. We're good. So the people here decide that the god in this shrine is better than us. And probably because we're Sir Ben. But, you know...
They're not wrong.
Lightning there.
Yeah, we've got a lot of SP.
Yeah, I would. I should just do that for fun. So, I like your style. All right. We'll see their evil faces very shortly. Oh, there they are. So this is, hey, we're worshipping the other god face.
Then I imagine we go and kill their god.
I could just lightning the shrine, but no, it's too easy.
Gotta prove a point.
And apparently it survived an earthquake already. Actually, maybe it shows up later. All right, but we'll go down and fight the false god. I kind of like the shrine better though.
Some effort went into this.
So this is Kalia, and Kalia, the false god, can also be RNG heavy. We'll see what happens. A lot of damage boosting here. Actually, this is probably the most damage boosting area. I just kill things for fun here. That fireball. Yeah, so here we go. Nothing. Nope. Little alien heads. Nah. And a little swag turn. Nope. Oh, there we go. And lightning. Nah. Ooh, that was scary.
Down in that room is not good.
No, it is not.
It's a very deep room.
And nope. And so at this point, I have just enough health. Probably, actually, I have a little extra. Here we go. Kalia is gonna swing around. So we use MP here since we have it. That was actually really good RNG. So no blue shots and no lag. That was excellent.
So do the other houses find another god to worship before coming back to, or just...
We don't even find out. You know why? Because we don't need...
You know, we've been hearing about this Teddy guy.
Oh. We're just out of here.
Teddy lived a dangerous life.
And we're up to the last area already. Jeez. Yes.
Can't believe
Hunger is my incentive now. I'm sure it's others as incentives too, but
we can find another Quintet game for next year.
yes. ActRaiser 2.
Who's the guy?
Okay. Both. I can't do it. Illusion of Gaia? Oh, we'll see. I like this area. This area is a lullaby.
It's a really, really, really fast sky.
I never noticed that. I'm too busy focused on these birds. There's all these jerk birds throwing rocks.
There are a lot of very unnecessarily mean birds in this game.
And now enter the RNG for eyeballs.
Finally. Waiting on this.
I haven't. Oh, there's one. And goodbye. There might be a little trick one here. Nope. Slash anyway, just in case. And then we're gonna get one of the newer wall clips. Oh, there it is. So that's one I found recently. Oh, see? Little eyeball wall.
You'd have to get hit for that one.
Nice bats. Slope jumping actually boosts speed here. Oh, you want to play like that? Damage boost there. And a lot of damage boosting in this game. Because if you fight these, you're going to take a hit anyway, so just might as well just take one and walk through. This guy has no legs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, and then it's just faster to do it that way because of the lag.
So does that boss have a name?
Murfly, I think.
All right.
It reminds me. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan. Wow. I like that movie though. I like the soundtrack. It's fantastic.
The one patch of not snowed on land.
Yes.
Whole continent.
We are in the frozen tundra that is North Wall. We use the fleece. Fun fact, you don't need to use the fleece here. There's a way around it by sequence breaking. However, it takes a long time. It doesn't save time in a run. So we're just going to carve out a little path here. Apparently sun can only do one square at a time. It must be a very small sun.
Opening a hole in the ozone layer. Very specific spot.
And work our way through these. Oh, we have Strength of an Angel.
Yeah.
Otherwise these...
I'll use it this time.
Now technically you don't need to use it here, but I found that flying monsters create lag, and just killing them off the screen makes this go a lot faster.
You can use it here. When would you use it?
And it's obviously a lot less dangerous. However, we're trying to keep the population lower here. We don't want 22 in the first cycle, because then they thank us. And we are opposed to messages, because we don't want to hear the people. So now I'm just going to kind of hang out, let them wreak havoc.
It's like the later ones are a lot more aggressive now.
Oh yeah, they want us dead.
Do these skulls attack the townspeople at all, or they just kind of chill?
Skulls create earthquakes. They do a little dance, like they shake, oh, and then they cast earthquake. So all these
Good old shake and quake.
shake and quake. See, a lot of witty people here. This is a really fun event. Really good company here. So.
We're all in this together.
All right, this is coming up. Oh. I like to have everything clear before I build, so we'll do that first. So then, more items. Now they can build bridges.
All right.
Oh, a bridge! Wait, not yet. There it is. The game locks you into this order of layers, otherwise this layer would have been faster first. But you don't get the bridge. And they always build a bridge here. Like the mountain climber in Atos,
Coming.
he was interested.
It's clearly like
Just
a
fishing off.
Yeah,
it's a tourist resort. And they need some sort of mountain for people to climb.
it's good.
So,
Yeah, good salmon this time of your trout or something. Yeah. So,
Is that the tree?
oh, this little cotton ball thing. Yeah. So up here, there should be like, you know, like in Bowser flying around in SMW in his castle. Like you can imagine like a little wyvern flying around here. That's how it should look. But no. But there is a little wyvern up here.
For now.
You know, I should have left the skull behind. We could like seal the lair and leave a skull, and let
problem
these
now.
exactly.
Might be relative to the same people who built the houses near the pyramid.
So we take the last source of magic and we're out of here. Now, this music, if it sounds a little like Star Wars, it's because Yuzo Koshiro, the composer of this game, took a lot of inspiration from John Williams, and he said it. So this is a tribute to Star Wars. And it's really fun platforming.
Very cool.
It's also really hard, but if you, I haven't felt the cold. And there's eyeballs wherever they please. Okay. We're taking advantage of the fact that we can clip through floors and make it to the ledge at the last possible moment. Okay, first screen done. Now we get to
Hang out on the stormtroopers, right?
yes. Much like the lasers, they don't hit us much, or the blasters. Okay, except those. Like that's pretty good. RNG, Stardust. Yes. Wow, wow. All right, the second one. Look at that. That's a pretty one. Oh.
Right here. There we go.
Giant snowball, snow globe effect.
Do you know what I'm itching to see? All the Act 2 bosses again.
Oh. Are you?
I think I am. That would be a really nice way to top off.
All right, run's done. Let's go. Not the most iconic scene in ActRaiser. So here we're just gonna dive our Sky Palace right into hell, I guess. In ActRaiser 2, they crash landed. In this version, they gently
Built a master statue in there already.
fly in. And here we are.
Looks like a welcoming event.
Yeah. Tandra's throwing all the. Oh, gee, look, your wish. How did you know?
Wow!
Act 2 bosses. Starting with the Minotaur.
The spandex Minotaur, back at last.
I'm pretty sure it's just rock, but
Hey, if
well,
you can pull it off, wear it.
For real. Or even if not, do it. That's someone else's problem if they're upset. Oh no, like there's kids around.
so we are greeted with the guy that flashes us through the robe. Luckily, there's stuff underneath there too as well. Not gonna happen, but pretty good pattern here. So again, you get trolled with RNG on this boss twice. That was a good pattern.
Oh yeah.
I'll take it.
Now what health does he turn into with that too?
One past the little eye on time. That's how I measure it. So half. Yeah. Well, you just don't accidentally slash.
Because we saved Stardust for the Wyvern.
One for the Pharaoh because it's consistent. Other times it's not consistent, even though I would love to use it. The Minotaur it's pretty good on, but I still need two. Fire Wheel will do a really quick strat here. So it's total manipulation, except for the part where I just walk off the ledge, 4-frame movement out of nowhere. That's always fun. Alright, here's the evil Kalia. Gotta time those extra hits. Or just face the other way, the turning around issue. And these blue ball shots. Those you can't really control.
Kalia doing work today.
I'm intentionally taking some damage. I'm just gonna take a death abuse. Usually I'll take a little more. Show off the little jump strats. So here comes the Wyvern 2. Oh, and goodbye. Alright, no, alright. We actually gotta fight it. So now we don't have as much magic, but... Oh! So you can manipulate where the Wyvern spawns, but you can't manipulate if it swoops or comes down. So I just wanted it to come down a few times there, and it didn't. It was swooping.
Alright.
Stardust could have been better, and we were fine. All right, here we are,
Dazzling space.
the showdown, and Tandra's got a little Stardust of his own. It apparently hits just as well as ours. Oh, that's it. No, that's not it. One more phase, and I never noticed, but there's like a backwards facing Tundra face on his, you know, like kind of derpy looking back there. I don't know. Whoosh. So Sword Beam kinda is effective here, but sometimes it just clips right through the shots. Alright, we're coming up on time. So last couple hits here. And time. Awesome. This 10042, really nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been pushing this game a lot. Like I said, not a lot of runners. It's a really good game to run. Simulation's not that bad, but there is pro mode if you just like the action. Really fun. 2.5 years I've been running this. I loved coming out here. Great event. Everybody's awesome. Yells, thanks for the tech and for hosting at the store. It was awesome. We do like to end with a little angel, but apparently you can put inputs into the ending, so that's usually the way to top it off.
As one does.
And I know I'm waiting for like a relay. That'd be awesome if we did like.
I'll get some Terra Nick going on that.
Yeah, I mean Quintet makes pretty solid games. Like you see, there's not a lot of glitches, and it's clean.
If you learn Robotech, I'll learn the others.
I know Soul Blaze on 100.
I'll give you an action shot here with the butt. There you go.
Oh yeah.
All right, thanks again. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having me on your couch.
Tell everyone to stick around.
Oh yeah, I mean we're going after dark right now. There's going to be the craziest set of runners coming up all night long. I can't even tell you how awesome that is because normally we would just be stopping now, but no, it's going to keep rolling. Some really great speed runs. RGL's kicking butt right now with this marathon, so stick around. Yeah, great job. I mean, just keep it rolling. Thank you.
Every time you mention this thing,
Yeah.